Hi YouTubers, it's your girl Maria coming at you with a how-to video. So recently I was on YouTube trying to figure out, trying to find a video as to how to replace my lace front on a wig, a homemade wig, right? So I purchased some hair from AliExpress and the hair came with, it came with the bundle as well as the lace frontal. I went ahead and made the wig. Even while making the wig, I was like, you know what, this thing is shedding, right? So I didn't realize how bad the frontal was until like I wore it to work, and then I was like, oh no, this is just not going to work. But I had wasted all this time in making this wig, so I was like, I'm not just gonna just get rid of this wig. So I got to figure out something. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go on YouTube and see, is there a way to replace a lace frontal without having to redo the whole wig and all the 9 yards, right? So I found one video by a YouTuber, and she showed how to replace the lace frontal on like a full lace wig, and I was like, you know what, that concept may work, so why not try it? So unfortunately, I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not, so I did not film the actual walkthrough. So this is going to be a talk through video. But just bear with me, ladies, because believe me, when you hear about it, you'll be able to do it yourself, okay? Because I'm excited. I wish I had other wigs that I needed to replace, then I would have made the video for you guys. All right, so originally when I purchased the frontal, I made a wig, and this is about like 24 inches long. It's pretty long. Yeah, it's pretty long. I think it's like 24 inches. So this is already, the frontal, this is the one I've already replaced. But I bought 3 bundles and a frontal, and I think it was like 20, 22, and 24 inches. And the frontal, I think it's like 18 or 16 inches. But this is the original frontal. So the problem with this frontal, ladies, is you can see it is see-through. Okay, and I have no issues, nothing at all with those that can ventilate and all of that. And unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. And hair on AliExpress is pretty cheap. It's probably why I ended up with this garbage in the first place. But anyway, so what I did is I went and I did some reviews, and I just went out and I just went on AliExpress and I bought another frontal. I think it was like $55. And I got it sent regular mail. It wasn't even rushed or anything like that because I've got other wigs. I've actually been wearing this wig here for a while. Don't mind the braid. That's because I sleep in this. So, but anyway, so I wasn't really in a rush for it, and I was still trying to figure out how I was going to get it done and have this frontal replaced, right? So let me just get right down to it. I'm sorry, I've been talking for like 3 minutes, but I'm going to get down to it. So what I did was I took the original wig and I placed it on a wig head, right? So I have a wig block, but I chose to use a wig head because for some reason this wig block is too big for me. It's a 22 and I'm a 21 and a half, and my little mannequin head it's about 21 and a half, so I used that instead. So I took it and I placed my wig on my mannequin head, and after doing so, I went ahead and I parted the hair where the frontal meets the actual wig, right? So I parted it, and I took these little T-pins here and I placed like 6 of them along the line of where the parting is at, and then I actually cut the frontal off. But the very important thing about cutting the frontal off is what you have to leave behind. So you see this band right here, this little brown band. When you cut the frontal off, you need to leave this brown band on the wig. You need to leave it on, okay? So as you can see, this is the bad frontal, and I'll flip it for you guys, and you see I left the band on. So the band used to be right down here. This is the top right here, because you can see some little glue and stuff like that on the top. But I left the band on the actual wig itself, right? With all of the T-pins in there. So I cut right above where the band was at. All right, so after cutting off this old frontal off and leaving the band, again, you have to leave the band because the band is what you're going to use to secure the new frontal onto the wig, okay? So after doing that, I took my new frontal and I aligned it just right. So I aligned it on the wig, okay, making sure that you're now going to take the T-pins. Now you're going to put the T-pins, you're going to actually just take the T-pins and now attach the new frontal and the band together, right? You're going to just do that. You're going to do the 6 again. Then you're going to take your needle and thread. You're going to start from the middle. So from the middle down. You don't want to start from the bottom, because you want to make sure that everything is secure now. So you're going to start from the middle and go down, and then start from the middle on the other side and work your way down all the way until you get the entire thing sewed on. And so I'm going to just show you guys what mine looks like from sewing it on. Just going to show you. So this is what it looks like. And let's see if I can get that in there. So this is what it looks like from sewing it down. And you can see where the 2 of them meet right here. And I actually just took an old mascara brush if it's too much, because on the top here was a little bit too thick. I'll show you guys. You see, this is where they meet. And I just took my mascara brush actually and just made that a little bit darker, even though the hair goes back, but so it wasn't really needed. And then that's it. So that's all you're going to do. You're just going to sew it from the top down, and then from the other side down. And that's it. Okay, and after that, this is what the wig looks like on the inside. So I'm going to show you guys. This is what it looks like on the inside. And that's it. That's all that's left for me to do now, is really to just cut off this lace. And then I have myself a new wig. So again, I just wanted to come on here and just make this quick video. Again, there is a young lady that did one video, but I just was like, you know, I'm just going to put it out there for any other ladies that are probably looking to see, you know, how to replace the lace front instead of having to, you know, get rid of your wig or having to undo the whole thing. And, you know, who has time for that? So, but if you found this video useful, you know, please thumbs up. And if you want me to do an actual walkthrough, you know, leave it in the comments section. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a nice day, ladies. Bye.